we either do it and travel, or we don't do it and we quit traveling. I don't even know that we could sell this thing in the condition that it's in. Figured this is a perfect time to do another episode of Mods with Mike.
So we are 5 days out from pulling out of here for our next big adventure, but we still don't have the slide fixed.
We have a decision to make.
Yeah, so we found a guy that's willing to do it, but I don't know.
It's expensive.
But
and the thing is,
there's really not a decision to make, really, though, because we either do it and travel, or we don't do it and we quit traveling.
but the struggle is, you know, we've been talking about we are looking for our full-time rig, but we really
True.
weren't ready to pull the trigger quite yet. We haven't even made a final decision on what that rig is going to be.
Right.
So
But
that's
I don't
the
know.
dilemma for me.
I don't even know that we could sell this thing in the condition that it's in.
Well, because they do say it's better to sell to somebody than to trade it in, because we
Right.
could get a dealership. A dealership would take it and trade.
Oh, sure, but they'd probably just break it off in us with issue, because they're going to say, well, that's a $10,000 fix. So we have to take $10,000 off of whatever your trade-in value is.
What? Well, it's not really 10,000.
Well, no, but that's what they'll say.
What did the tech tell you though? What are they going to charge us?
So he's done several of these things, so he knows what he's getting himself into. He's actually doing one here in this park next week on a trailer right up the street from us. He's on a Class A. He said it'd be between $2,500 and $3,000, but that is including him purchasing the parts.
And we purchased the parts already because we were just like, that's the first thing that we could do. We're just trying to get this done.
Right. So with tax and shipping, we spent $1,319 on the parts. So say it's $2,500 to $3,000, take that $1,300 off. So it's going to cost us another $1,500 or so to get it installed.
But we have this trip.
Right.
have
But we've
this
been planning
trip
this trip
planned.
for 2 years.
I know.
So
We actually canceled it once. And
Well-
I have an amazing, amazing site.
yeah, we didn't cancel
it's
it.
a
We
multi-destination.
postponed it. But yeah, it's a begging for sure.
Well, no, we did. I had reservations and then I canceled them.
Oh, okay, so we did cancel it. Any hoots, the deal is, Pickle, we got to let him know if we're going to have him do it or not. If that, he'll put us on the books, and then we'll see if he can get us on the schedule and get it done before we leave in, what, 10 days?
2 weeks.
Yeah, so 14 days.
2 weeks.
Shipping, schedules, 14 days. It's going to be close.
And then it makes me nervous too that then our first trip after getting it fixed is this really big long trip.
Right, so hopefully we're going to run this sucker in and out 1,000 times before we leave, just to make sure everything's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I guess call him and
All
get
right.
it scheduled. I mean,
But yeah, call him, let him know that we want to get on his books. So maybe, he works with Lippert a good bit from talking to him on the phone. So
I was going to say, so this, here, turn around, let's go. Let's go this way. So we are actually walking on the path. So we're talking about showing you guys, this place, our full-time, it's like our home base campground. I don't know what to say. So
I'd call it our home base. We
do,
have a
yeah.
full-time site here.
we do have a full-time site here. We do still own a house that we go and cut the grass and see,
And pay for.
but
We
yeah,
go
but
we
don't
go
really live
visit.
there.
We go visit the house every once in a while.
But anyway, so our camper backs into state park property. So this trail
Yeah.
just goes right through that. So this is our backyard.
Yeah. And literally the back of our camper is 2 feet from this trail. So, we always have access to a nice place to go hike. And it's really not even a hike. It's more of just a
It's just
leisurely
a
walk.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so it's a rainy day. Well, it's getting ready to start raining. So we're in the house getting stuff cleaned up. Figured this is a perfect time to do another episode of Mods with Mike. So while Miss Shelley K is over here cleaning up the mess that we have made of the camper the last couple of nights, you ready to do another Mods with Mike, babe?
What are you modding? What are you modding now? You must be bored.
So remember you got the new shocks for the bed mattress like 2 months ago that I still haven't replaced?
Well, yeah, and the fact that we've had this mattress for 4 years, so we cannot use the under the bed storage without
holding it up with your head.
2 people doing it, yeah.
So
yes, thank you. I'm very excited. That'll be a nice change.
So I'm not sure what the poundage is on the shocks that hold the bed up now, but the ones that we just bought are, we'll put a link in the description box down here, but they're supposed to hold up to 135 pounds a piece, and we're swapping out both of them. So 270, maybe? I don't know. Let's go back and check it out. So if you guys are like us and you've changed out your mattress, or if you're like anybody that should change out the mattress that comes in these things because they're crap, you figured out that the shocks won't hold the mattress up if you put anything, you know, comfortable on that bed. So we're gonna go switch out the shocks and see if these new ones will actually hold the mattress up. So we'll see. All right, guys. So we got our mattress. It's a memory foam mattress off of Amazon. Way cheaper than like the purples and all those other ones. Super comfortable. It's the same the one that we had in our sticks and bricks. We'll put a description or a link in the description box for it so you kind of know what kind of weight you're looking at. We have the queen size. So let's pop this thing up, swap out this shock. So, like, there's no way that these shocks will hold this thing up. So it looks like it should be as simple as popping this little widget off here. Ooh. Like that. It'd be easier if I could see what I was doing in here, I think.
Well, we could put the flashlight on the video.
And there. And then this new one should just pop on.
Oh, that is nice and easy.
Turn this one around. Okay, up, up, up. Up a little more. There you go. And there. Now, what's one of them do? Just kind of let go of the bed a little bit. Easy, easy, easy. Look at that. I think it might hold it. Okay, let's swap out the other side. Easy peasy. All right, guys, so we swapped them out. 135 pounds each. Check this out. Bam, baby. It actually stays up on its own now. So go check out the description box. We'll leave a link to these things. If you have the same problem, these not staying up for you, these actually work.
All right, guys. Happy,
We are.
what is it, Saturday morning now?
Yes, and we are still stuck here.
So we are 5 days out from pulling out of here for our next big adventure, but we still don't have the slide fixed. But we wanted to give you guys an update.
Yeah, I'm really nervous because I already know one of the places we've already lost our money if we don't make it.
Right. And it was an expensive place, too.
Yeah, and I just want to go. I've been planning this trip for 2 years.
So we called a couple of different RV techs, mobile guys. The one guy that I talked to yesterday said, yeah, we can get to you in about a month or so, but he wouldn't do the job here on site.
Well, back
I would
up.
have to,
You contacted a guy last Sunday.
yes. And he said that he would be able to do it, but he wasn't sure when he would be able to do it.
But he would try to fit us in before we had to leave.
Right. Like I said, we're 5 days from having to leave. So yesterday I just happened to see another guy here at the park, and he came and looked real quick, and he was like, yeah, man, I'm a month out, maybe a month and a half. I can't even do it here. We would have to figure out how to get your slide in and take it to his shop to get the job done.
Yeah.
In a month.
And the first guy, we texted him a few times during the week just saying, hey, do you have any idea about your schedule? Because we just need to know. Do we need to pivot and plan a different trip? Do we need to cancel this?
Right.
What do we do? And it's been crickets.
But I did call him today, got his voicemail, and he just called me back.
Oh, that's good.
So
you didn't leave a voicemail, but he called you back
He
anyway.
did call me back, yes. Like I said, it is Saturday. We leave Friday of next week.
We'll probably leave Saturday.
Saturday? Okay. So we have 7 days from today. Not 5. But he puts his schedules together for his workload on Sundays. So he's going to call me tomorrow when he gets his schedule put together and let me know if we made the cut. Update number 47 will come tomorrow if we're going to fit on the schedule or if we are
You've been really
punting.
positive about it, but I'm not feeling great about it, mostly because he didn't respond to our text messages. I mean, and the guy is slammed, and
Yeah. From what, I've never worked with this cat before, but everybody that we talk to says he is like the cat's pajamas.
Yeah, he does a great job.
He's a good dude. So
it's just that we're in this predicament of last minute.
Right. So
we're gonna enjoy our beautiful home here, home base.
Yeah.
For the
Like
day.
I said, positive note, the slide's stuck out. You know, we're not climbing up and down ladders to get up over top of our slide. But this is a good PSA right here. Public safety announcement. It's not really just a public information.
Could be public service.
Public service announcement, yes. So if you are looking at buying a camper, we understood that with this floor plan, we wouldn't be able to get to our bathroom or our bedroom if the slide was in. We didn't think that was a big deal. No problem. We're going to put our slide out anyway to go to bed, right? Think long and hard. We've been in this rig for 4-ish years. 4.5 years. And there's been many occasions where, man, it sure would be nice to be able to use the bathroom or get to the bedroom without putting the slide out, especially when you're boondocking and stuff that we try to do a lot of. So think about that when you're looking at your floor plans. You don't think it's a big deal? Take it from us. It's kind of a big deal.
I mean, it depends on the kind of travel that you do. But
yeah, I mean, if you're only going to state parks or you're only going to RV resorts, probably not a big deal. Until your slide breaks, then it'll be a big deal. But if you're like us, you travel a lot. We do a lot of harvest hosting. We, you know, the what are the restaurants that we stay at?
Cracker Barrel.
The Cracker Barrel, stuff like that, where you don't have a whole lot of room to get your slides out. It turns into an issue.
All right, guys, so we got some great news. We got a hold of a mobile RV tech. We are up here at the trailer right now. It is Wednesday. We leave Saturday we leave Friday. We're actually leaving a day early now. So it's Wednesday. We got a hold of the tech and he's actually going to come up here today with one of his guys and replace this whole Schwintek slide system. So as long as nothing goes wrong and he can knock this bad boy out today, this trip's gonna be on. So stick around with us. We'll introduce you to him and see if he can get this thing knocked out before we gotta leave in just a couple of days. All right, guys, I just talked to Greg on the phone. They're actually pulling in the campground right now, so he should be here any minute and get this party started. How's it going?
How's it going, bro?
Good, man. It's been one of those weeks for us.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
Never gets any better, man. You freaking, just when you start to get all settled in and into the rhythm.
Oh yeah, something happens.
Freaking,
Something always happens. How's it going?
Good. How you?
Good. Mike,
I'm
Confers.
Josh.
Josh, nice to meet you. So yeah, we've been lucky with the Schwintek. We knew it was coming. They're all blowing out.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're always level before we put it out. We never take it halfway out. We've always been super careful with it. We're getting ready to leave for a trip 2 weeks ago, and just this god-awful sound. That's when I called and you're like, yep, you're done. It's done.
yeah, we're getting leakage inside the campers from them, so they redesigned it to the inverted design.
Okay. Yeah, never
And
had
then that
anything.
just started failing left and right, so
Yeah.
they switched them all back to the original design.
I've never had a leak, nothing. And then when I called them with the V00 number,
Yep.
like, yep, we don't make those anymore. Here's the replacement one for it. Come on, baby.
Well, I was born just west of the river, Mississippi mud running in my veins. And on the road is where I found freedom, and hotel rooms is where I found peace. I spent my whole life running my world. It's gonna be a long way home. And it's gonna take my heart and soul, my heart and soul. We started off before I started school. Mom and Dad said we're headed south, we're gonna move. Well, I hung on for a year or two after but I forgot that house and trail ridge road. I spent my whole
All right, so I want to give a shout out to Greg. He's busting his butt up there trying to get the slide mechanism all fixed for me. He's almost done with the first side. He is going to save our bacon this week for this trip. So if you guys are in the Central Ohio area and you're looking for a great mobile RV tech, I will put his phone number and stuff right down here at the bottom for you. So you can give him a call. He does travel. He's reasonably priced, and he seems to do pretty good and quick work. So again, shout out to him. We can get this thing done. I'll give you guys an update tomorrow when I get back up to the rig. I got a long night tonight. But yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow and see how this thing works out when we get back up there. This is what a properly installed slide mechanism should close like. It's even from top to bottom, all the way down. And the other side is also even from top to bottom, all the way up and down. Not an inch and a half off. All right, guys, so we got the slide fixed yesterday. Today we are prepping to take off. So tomorrow we take off on our big trip. So I'm gonna do some more maintenance just to make sure everything's good. So with our rig, you know, on a regular basis, I check the bearings and the brakes and all that good stuff. But today I'm going to jack up both axles, check all 4 tires, adjust the brakes, make sure all of my bearings are tight. If I got any movement in there, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those up and repack them, just so we know everything's good before we take off on this trip. It's gonna be like 2,000 miles or something, right? But stay tuned, because after this trip is over, I got another big mod that's happening. So we'll be taking this stuff all back apart again, but you're gonna have to wait for that one. So stick around with me. Let's check these bearings and get this bad boy ready to roll for a couple 1,000-mile trip that's coming up tomorrow. We leave. So got lots to get done in a short period of time. So let's get it done.